Aaron McMann here for MLive.com through Michigan football postseason grades. The Wolverines finished the 2018 season with a 10-3 record after a 41-15 loss to Florida in the Peach Bowl. We'll start with the offense. I gave the unit as a whole a B. Quarterback Shea Patterson a B as well. He threw for 2,600 yards and 22 touchdowns, just 7 interceptions. Played well for most of the Big Ten season, managed the offense well, completed 65% of his passes, but when it came to the big stage, the big games, he didn't play so hot. Played okay against Notre Dame, but again, fumbled the football late in the game. Didn't play well against Ohio State, threw 2 interceptions against Florida. He's got some room to grow. I think he realizes it. He's back in 2019, and that bodes well, I think, for the Michigan offense. Receivers, I gave a B+. This unit I don't think was used as much as it could have been. However, Nico Collins and Donovan Peoples-Jones both caught for more than 600 yards, combined for 14 touchdowns. Both of them returned in 2019 as well. The offensive line is a group I thought was the most improved across the board for any unit on the Michigan football team in 2018. I gave them an A-. They had a first-year coach and offensive line coach in Ed Warner. They grew, they improved. 4 of those 5 guys returned in 2019, which again bodes well, I think, for the offense. Defensively, I gave the unit a B+. They finished second in the country in yards allowed per game under defensive coordinator Don Brown. Defensive line, we'll start with, I gave them a B-. They were dealing with injuries all season long. Rashawn Gary banged his shoulder before week 1 against Notre Dame. Chase Winovich was injured at the very end of the season. Didn't get a ton of pressure on the quarterback in some of those bigger games, especially Ohio State. You didn't see it against Florida in the Peach Bowl. They have some holes to fill in 2019. Both Gary and Winovich leave. They've got some guys ready to step up. Will they be able to fill those shoes? We'll see. Defensive backs, gave them B- as well. Again, they were near the top 5 in the country in yards allowed. However, in some of those big games, I'm looking at Ohio State again, they were torched, didn't play well. Lastly, coaching. I gave Jim Harbaugh a B-. Thought his play calling week 1 against Notre Dame was very similar to what we saw in 2017, conservative, unimaginative. Him and the coaching staff, I thought he did a nice job of adding wrinkles to the playbook as the season went on. But it was a similar story the final week against Ohio State. They lose 62-39. They struggled with tempo, struggled moving the football, went back to that conservative playbook that we had seen so often in 2017. I think he knows he's got some learning to do, some changes to make in 2019. We'll see if he does. With that, thank you for watching. We appreciate your viewership and readership all season long. Check back next season for all your Michigan football coverage at MLive.com/Wolverines.